I want you to know that when I write a function in these videos, almost always there are other ways, and lots of times there are better ways to write the same function. So as an example, remember our Dirichlet function that we wrote before where I had this tilde is prime? Here's another way to write it that maybe is better, maybe is worse, just sort of depends on your perspective. I'm going to try to write a function that does the exact same thing, takes these two inputs a and m, and returns a prime. But now how is it going to work? It's going to work a little differently. So let me start out with p equals a. So this is just initializing p. Probably this p that I've defined here is not prime. So it's just like a possible value of p, and then I won't stop until I've actually found a prime. And here's something that's going to look kind of strange at first, and it wouldn't be possible to use this without our break or our return functions. I'm going to just write while true. And so what this while true loop means is it just means don't test anything here. It's just always true, so always repeat. And then what do I want to repeat? I want to ask if is prime p. Okay, so say I've found a prime, then what do I want to happen? Okay, then let's just return. Okay, if I hadn't done this p equals a, if I was using some temporary value like a plus m times x, then I'd have to set p equals a plus m times x before I said return. Okay, otherwise, if I haven't found a prime, then let's add m to p. So let's try it and see if this works. And remember how return differs from break. For this particular function, both of them would work basically equally well. Return says stop the whole function. Break says stop the most recent loop. So when I talked about break before, we hadn't talked about while loops, but now we have. So break will finish either a while loop or a for loop, whatever the most recent thing is. In this case, it finishes this while loop. So return is more natural because once I've found the prime p, then I'm just done with the program and I want to return. So let me save it as Dirichlet. Then let's do the same one as before, Dirichlet 8.7. Yep, that looks like it works. Let's try another one, Dirichlet 9.13. I get 61 again. Yep, those both work.